University for elementary education. William Bruckner. William is attending Dakota State University for cyber operations. Landon is attending Lake Area Technical College for diesel technology. Lucas Christensen. Lucas is attending Lake Area Technical College for diesel technology. Rannick Fierstead. Rannick is attending Mitchell Technical College for ag business. Brandon Flowers. Brandon is attending Mount Marty University for nursing. Holden Havlick. Holden is attending Northern State University for business administration, pre-law, and to play football. Robert Hine. Robert is joining the U.S. Army National Guard and attending South Dakota State University for agronomy. Michaela Jones. Michaela is attending Lake Area Technical College for social work. Jacqueline Youngeman. Jacqueline is attending Southeast Technical College for collision repair and refinish. Kennedy Kolosik. Kennedy is attending Southeast Technical College for early childhood development. Carter Mabius. Carter is joining the U.S. Army National Guard and attending South Dakota State University for political science, pre-law. Mariah Messmer. Mariah is attending Mitchell Technical College for medical assistant. Ryder Mahalik. Ryder is attending Black Hills State University for exercise science and health science and to play football. Blake Miller. Blake is attending Northern State University for elementary education and coaching. Samuel Ponsalo. Samuel is attending Mitchell Technical College for ag diesel mechanics. Dylan Ratterman. Dylan is joining the workforce. Ridge Rodner. Ridge is attending Mitchell Technical College for precision ag. Caitlin Swenson. Caitlin is attending Southeast Technical College for media design. Braden Beck. Braden is joining the workforce. Addison Hughes. Addison is joining the workforce. Daniel Villegas. Daniel is attending Northern State University for Business Management.
As you look to the future, consider these words from American philosopher Eric Hoffer. In a time of drastic change, it is the learners who inherit the future. The learned usually find themselves equipped to live in a world that no longer exists. His message is clear. The future belongs to those who never stop learning. As you embrace the next step in your lives, remember to keep learning new things. The more you learn, the better equipped you will be to handle whatever comes your way. Graduates, I encourage you to take a moment to look around at the people who are here with you today. This is one of the few moments in life when so many people gather to celebrate your accomplishments. As you look around, think about how these people have supported your journey and how they've enjoyed helping you get there. During the next phase of your journey, remember the people here today. While you are moving from this place to your next adventure, the people gathered here remain committed to helping you achieve your goals. And should you need help along the way, all you need to do is ask. Congratulations to each of you for reaching this accomplishment. I wish you all the best.
Good afternoon. At this time, I'd like to introduce one of our student speakers. This young man is a class valedictorian. He has accomplished many things at the Western Springs High School and was in many activities throughout his high school career. Brandon is a member of the National Honor Society. There is no doubt he will accomplish many things in his future endeavors. Please welcome the Western Springs class of 2025 valedictorian, Brandon Flowers.
Just the other day, I was trying to find a way to pass some time in the senior workroom, and I started watching Ferris Bueller pay off. Unintentionally, I found a quote that spoke numbers to me. How can you enjoy a journey if your eyes are looking 100 yards in front of you? Everybody really take a second to let that quote sink in. If your eyes are looking 100 yards in front of you, if we start to think like a strategist, carefully planning each and every move, we'll take a backseat in our own life and watch it pass us by. If we're so focused on the future, we'll lose sight of who we are in the moment and the beauty of the right now. Today and in the coming weeks, we'll have so many people ask us, what do we want to do for the rest of our lives? You might have an idea of what you want to do right now, but in all reality, you have no idea who we will be in the next few years or the plan that God has for us. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, my name is Brandon Flowers, and I would like to take the time to thank all of you for joining us today to celebrate the 2025 graduating class of Wessington Springs High School. As I look at each and every one of you guys, I am filled with great pride and gratitude to see that we've all made it up here. I know for some of us we're a little bit confused and kind of questioning. Now, let's take some time to reflect on the journey that got us all here. Over the last 12 or so years, we have had many ups and many downs, which we have faced together. It all started in elementary school, where some of us absolutely could not stand each other. Remember that time when we had to have separate lunches because we couldn't stop bickering at each other? Or that time when we got so competitive at recess that we got every single game, even tag? I think we turned out all right, though. I'm glad we got over that stuff in elementary school because it made high school that much more fun, even if sometimes we still get heated conversations. It allowed us to have memories like making silly TikToks in the senior workroom, playing way too many games we were supposed to be doing schoolwork, or maybe getting back a little late from helping with field day because golf sounded pretty appealing, even if the faculty didn't appreciate it, right, Mr. K? And now, I'd like to talk a little bit about the future and what I can tell from my very minimal experience about it, mostly from what I've heard from other people. There are going to be ups and downs in every single day of your life, and it's very unrealistic to think you'll have it all figured out right away. Some days, you're going to feel like the hero of a movie, and some days, honestly, are just going to plain out suck. You know, on senior night for basketball, Joey gave each of us seniors a picture of us after we came back to win the 2-1 championship against Woolsey, with the quote that says, "It doesn't matter if you fall down, it's whether you get back up." So, when something that you don't want to admit will happen arises, remember, you're going to get hit with some tough things, but it's all about if you can keep going and persevere. So now, I challenge you to find your true calling. There's a plan waiting for each and every one of us, but it's never going to come unless we do some things that we aren't comfortable with, and possibly make some decisions that are going to blow up in our faces. But that sounds super negative, and I really don't like being negative. These next few years, try to have the most fun you've ever had in your life. Don't be afraid to talk to people, make a new friend, try a new sport, join a new club, or even travel the world if you do so please. But don't take this time for granted, because we only get one shot at this life, and we don't get any take back, so don't have any reservation on anything you do. Our class has so many people to thank, so I'm going to try to do my best to get a few of them. First of all, thank you to our parents. You dealt with us every year, even when we think that we know everything. We appreciate you all so much. A thank you to our teachers for helping us get through high school without failing, even though we know it's tough. Thank you to Mr. K with dealing with us when we misbehaved, even if it was quite often. Thank you to our athletic coaches and organizational advisors for the activities we are in. The work you do is greatly appreciated. And now, a little note to all of you sitting out in the crowd. On behalf of myself and the Wessington Springs High School 2025 graduating class, I would like to thank you all for leading us, guiding us, helping us, supporting us, nurturing us, redirecting us, and most of all, loving us. Thank you for your time. I hope each and every one of you have a great day.
At this time, our Western Springs High School Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Julie Fosnot, will perform Journey On. It is with great honor and privilege that I get to introduce today's keynote speaker, Mr. Tom Long. As I was thinking about Mr. Long, I realized that almost half of our graduates had at least one parent who was a student when he was principal here at Wessington Springs. To those that did not have Mr. Long as a principal, count yourselves lucky. Kidding aside, Mr. Long was a great influence on many of you who are sitting here today. He spent 22 years here at Wessington Springs as high school principal and football coach. Overall, Mr. Long spent 42 years in education and 55 years coaching football. I myself was very fortunate to have Mr. Long as my principal and football coach. Mr. Long had many great attributes, but one of the main ones that I tried myself to follow is that he cared for all of his students. Mr. Long is still remembered by many here in Wessington Springs, and we truly appreciate you being here today. Please welcome Mr. Tom Long.
Sure, you make an old man climb steps to get up here. I just turn the mic down. Move the mic down. Oh my God. You can't get away from your wife, by the way. Anyway, what an honor and privilege, you guys, to join you today. Man, what a day, huh? It'll be a beautiful day out there today, and we got some rain, and, you know, so we're off to a good start, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're off to a great start. So I'm really glad and privileged to be here. Thanks, Rich, for the call. I didn't answer right away. I made him leave a message. I thought maybe he was some kind of a marketer or something that I didn't realize. But I finally got back to him. But thanks for the call. My speech is called Bingo. Many of you have played bingo, and I played bingo when I was a kid. We would get into a smoke-filled room at the City Hall at Christmas time and Thanksgiving, and we'd play bingo, and if you got a bingo, you got a turkey. And if you didn't win, you had hot dogs for Thanksgiving. And if you've ever looked at the ingredients of hot dogs, you don't want to know. No American wants to know what's in a hot dog. Nobody. So anyway, here we go. Under B, the beginning. I can imagine now these guys being brought into school by their mother or their dad or both. And there's a little tear in the eye of the mother. And these guys, they're all going, what's she crying about? And then all of a sudden there was one of them that had a tear in their eye. So then they found out. So it was wonderful that they got to go to school. The first year of school in America is called kindergarten. My question is, why is the second year of school called first grade? I just don't know. I just can't figure it out. Under I, the interim years, like K through 6, everything was groovy. Everything that came home got put on the refrigerator. And everybody got a chance to see what you guys were doing. You were doing good, I'm sure. You were coloring and got all that stuff. It was great. Under N, I call that grades 7 through 12. I call those the no years. When all the people that were advising you, parents, teachers, etc., were mostly wrong. Mostly. Of course, I know that most of you did not go through that experience because I know that none of you would disagree with your parents or your teachers. Under G, graduation. You're here. You made it. It's a great experience. Congratulations. I kept a little bit of track. You've done very, very well in sports and FFA and FCAA and it's just everything. FCCLA, excuse me. That's the NCAA. I have sports. Anyway, so you really did good. Your music, some of you joined in the chorus and stuff, and wow, wonderful. So I got a couple tips for you as you leave here, and I under O is we're out of here. A couple of tips. So, the key to success may be found under the alarm clock. Showing up is 80% of success, and if you have an alarm clock, you can show up on time. Beware of criticism that comes from people who you wouldn't go to advice for. The world is full of critics. They criticize everything. Bottom line is, they don't have any solutions, they just criticize. That's all they do. If your phone dies, here's another tip for you. If your phone dies, spend some time with your family. You might find out that they're pretty nice people. Do something good for your family. Become important for your family. When I was a kid, we got a television set. And I got to be the remote. That was my success. They always say, Tom, get up and change the channel. So I was important. Be sure to continue your education. Always keep learning. That doesn't mean you got to go to school. I mean, you might go to get a job, whatever it is, continue your education. Not being educated is like going on a pheasant hunt. And you come to the end of the field, and you know the pheasants are going to explode. And what are you carrying? A single shotgun. You know you're not going to get your limit. You're not prepared. So the next time you go hunting, you bring more ammo and a better gun. And it's like that in life. More education gives you more ammo when you apply for a job or anything else. When going places, you're all going to go places now. You're going to work first, you're going to college, you're going to do all those things. You're going to meet a variety of people. A whole bunch of them aren't from Wessington Springs. A bunch of them aren't. And you're going to find out that the world is a lot of different people, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different colors, religions, whatever it is. But remember one thing, learn about them. Don't fear people that are different than you. Find out about them. And make good decisions about how to get along with them. When you get a chance to help somebody in life, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing you can do if you get a chance to help somebody is the worst thing. But the best thing, something you cannot do is to do nothing. Try to help. Remember, the man on the top of the mountain didn't fall there. He climbed up. So keep working. Craig Shryack told me one time, he said, we were talking about gardening, he said, always put manure on your strawberries. I tried that. They tasted terrible. The three keys to success are 1, be kind. 2, be kind. 3, be kind. Never lose your enthusiasm. What's coming up may be better for you in the future than what you're leaving. Go find the good stuff. Go find the things you want. And again, congratulations. You've done a great job. You wouldn't be sitting here if you hadn't. And one other thing. If I don't see you in the future, I'll see you in the pasture.
you back. So many things will be the good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless nights you regret. Soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band. I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van in a small club in Minnesota.
Dr. Orm Smith, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Dustin Weber, School Board President, it is my privilege and honor to inform you that these seniors sitting in front of you have met the requirements for graduation from Westland Springs High School. This time, I'd like to present the class of 2025. Taylor Braun, graduating with honors. William Bruckner, graduating with honors. Richard Cardona. Landon Christensen. Lucas Christensen. Rannick Fierstead. Brandon Flowers, Legion Scholar and graduating with highest honors. Holden Havlick, graduating with honors. Robert Hine. Michaela Jones. Jacqueline Youngerman. Kennedy Kolosik. Carter Mabius. Mariah Messmer. Ryder Mahalik. Blake Miller. Graduating with honors. Betterman. Ridge Rodner. Caitlin Swenson. Ashlyn Weber, graduating with highest honors. Bailey Yost, graduating with highest honors and a Regent Scholar. Ariana Barks. Braden Beck. Addison Hughes. Daniel Villegas. Graduating with highest honors and a Regent Scholar. The graduating class of 2025, you are now officially graduates. You can move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. It is my honor to introduce our last speaker of the day. This speaker is the class of 2025 salutatorian. Bailey has been with us here at Western Springs for only 2 years, but she will leave a lasting imprint on our school. Besides being an outstanding student, Bailey has many accomplishments in FFA, band, wrestling, and track, and is a member of the National Honor Society. May you welcome Bailey Yost.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bailey Yost. Thank you all for coming today to support my classmates and I as we close this chapter of our lives. We have all worked so hard to get to this point, and there's no better way to celebrate than in the company of all the people who supported us along the way. Although you have all been there to guide and support us throughout the years, I have a few special thank yous that need to be said. Most importantly, I want to thank our parents. From the day we were born, our parents have been there to love and support us. This has only become more true as the years have passed. It started in elementary school with the late night craft projects and treats we forgot we needed for school the next day. By the time we got to middle school, they may not have been able to help us with our homework much, but at least we could all be confused and upset together. Along with middle school came a long list of sports we were all finally old enough to try, and you best believe we had to try all of them. As we made our way through high school, we became even more consumed with school activities and sports. They may not have seen us much at home, but our parents were always there to support us in all of our activities. Finally, as our senior year has come to a close, our parents have been here to help us with everything from taking senior pictures to sending out grad invites to decorating for our parties. So parents, thank you for all the hours on the road, the encouragement in the classroom, and for being there when we just needed someone to talk to. We truly could not have made it this far and been as successful as we have been without your sacrifices and your unwavering love and encouragement. To our teachers, thank you for your patience, your wisdom, and for not giving up on us even when we made you want to quit just as badly as we did. We've spent a lot of time in your classrooms throughout the years, whether we were in class, getting makeup work, or asking for life advice. You were there for us every step of the way. Having great teachers who truly enjoy helping their students makes a world of difference in having an enjoyable and successful education. We wouldn't be on this stage today if it weren't for you. Thank you. My classmates and I have all been heavily involved in athletics throughout our time here. Our coaches deserve just as much recognition for our success as we do. They were there for every practice, every game, every tournament. They pushed us both mentally and physically during practice, and were there to pick us back up when we had bad days. They believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. But great coaches are there for more than just athletics. Coaches in sports turn students into responsible, hardworking young adults. One of my coaches once said, "I'm here to turn you into functioning members of society, and being a good wrestler will come." And that gave me a whole new outlook on life. To all the coaches, thank you for the hard practices, the constant encouragement, and for helping shape us into the young adults we've all become. To the Wessington Springs community, what would we do without you? It continues to amaze me how this community fills the gym for every game, every concert, and every banquet. But the support from this community goes far beyond cheering us on from the bleachers. None of the trips to state and national contests would be possible without the support of local businesses. Internships through the school wouldn't be possible without the support of the community and their willingness to teach. And we certainly can't forget their support and mentorship for our various senior projects and the amazing scholarship opportunities available to seniors each year. The Wessington Springs community has given us all so much, and there will never be enough community service opportunities to repay that debt. I want to say one final thank you to all the parents, teachers, coaches, and community members that have all played a vital role in our many achievements throughout our high school career. Now, we close the door on high school and open the door to the rest of our lives. After today, we will all go our separate ways. Some of us will continue our education, Others will go to serve our country, and a few will go into the workforce. But we will always be held together by this school and this community. Thank you all for being part of this journey. Know that you will always hold a special place in our hearts. We hope to build futures for ourselves that we can all be proud of. Thank you.
I would like to take this time just to thank all of you for coming out here today to support our class of 2025 and their graduation and this huge milestone for them. Seniors, congratulations, thank you, and good luck in your future endeavors. Please stand, please.
Now